everybody. It is Thursday! Where am I here? How are we doing tonight? Hello, Angela, Julie, Jennifer, Glenda. Look at all you guys tuning in already. At my more-ish than 8 tonight. I tried to squeeze in dinner. That's really what it comes down to tonight. Why am I not showing up on my, Oh, there I am. Gotta get my other screen going here. How are we doing this Thursday night? Kitty's with us. Alexa, thank you. Pasadena's in the house for this special night. It's sunny inside. It is a bright day, Kitty. It is. We've got lots of bright stuff. I can't read the screen when I'm in. Cool shades. Yes, I do. The future is bright that we have to wear shades. And it is very bright. I'm glad to see you all here tonight. Jennifer Dodds! You know, but it is. And there's so many great reasons. And tonight is a special night. I told you about it last night. We got all sorts. We even have prizes on tonight's show. Prizes on tonight's show. Can you imagine prizes? I mean, I think you all want to win some prizes tonight, right? Only the live listeners get the prizes. Jerry Talvich is in the house. Jerry, welcome to the program. Great that you're here tonight on this special night. Linda. I'll admit my screen's not bright enough so that I can see it with the shades on. Who was in first tonight? Hang on, let me scroll back. Who do you think was in first tonight, Julie? Happy Thursday. Hey, Pat in the Peanut Gallery. Yes, you can just transfer it, Angela. My account number is 211. And the route, well, it's got some other numbers after that, and the routing number is 0273. Russ likes prizes. Howdy, Rick. Lori. Jerry. Julie, that was a good try. That was a good try. I swear, I think some of you try to keep me tied up on the phone. I swear it, that some of you keep me tied up on the phone so that you know or think you know when I'm going live. Vicky's with us tonight. But prize for first is not what we have prizes for tonight. We have prizes for, we'll start with why tonight is special. And Julie, you're ineligible since you know why tonight is special. Jerry does not know why tonight is special, but she knows me. So she might be able to figure it out. Jerry might be able to figure it out. She might even have a cheer for why tonight is special. Okay. So that'll be the first thing that we're giving prizes for. Prizes like the famous peanut butter cups. Okay, we have peanut butter cups ready to ship out. Hey, Kim's with us tonight, too. Great to have you, Kim. Well, while you're all trying to remember why tonight is special, okay, and trying to figure it out, I want to know. Well, it would be Thursday night. That is true. That is a good guess. It would be the first Thursday night of conference. How coincidental is that, My Peanut Gallery? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. The Peanut Gallery says that gets a prize, even though that is not the reason of. Okay, you gotta. Who was that? That was Kitty, wasn't it? Yes, so Kitty, you can email me with where you want me to ship your prize. You get a prize for that. I did not save 15%. No, Cassandra's birthday is next week, Pat. The 30th is Cassandra's birthday. This year it falls outside of what would have been conference. On Tuesday is Cassandra's birthday. But that was a good guess too, Pat. Close. Sweet treats tonight. I see the way you're thinking, Jana. I've got these also, mini peanut butter cups. I'm getting to play Tom Cruise in Risky Business too. In my dreams, okay? And I have the moves like Jagger. Okay, Jennifer, you can message me too. I don't want to cheat you out of a prize, Jennifer. You can be a tie with Kitty on that one. Okay, but that is not the original on that. But you can email me. It's Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com. Neil at ECIstores.com. Your birthday's the 29th, Alexa. Do you get a peanut butter cup for your birthday? We'll have to see about that. We'll have to see about what else you come up with here. Huh? I have to end the suspense? We'll have to hear what they're grateful for tonight. Well, I do need to know what the night is. My peanut gallery is saying I have to end the suspense. It's not Pam. Pam is not the reason that tonight is special. Okay, I will tell you before we move into grateful, what we're grateful for. I will tell you what makes tonight special, since none of you loyal listeners, Michelle is with us. None of you loyal listeners viewers have gotten it right. Tonight, which would have been the first night of conference, coincidentally, okay, marks 100 nights that we have been doing this consecutively. We had some episodes before this that we did, but we have been doing this show live every night at almost 8-ish. After the first couple nights is when you guys started making me do it at pick a time. Okay, at 8-ish every night for 100 nights. Huh? We have survived 100 nights. We are one day closer to the end of all of this, okay? 100 nights we have done, folks, together. Together. Each and every one of us has been here and shown up. That is what has made this program work. Each and every one of us together doing this has gotten us to 100 nights of this program. Woo! I get a peanut butter cup. I sneak one in every once in a while. I'm still working down the tray of the Oreo brownies. But yes, 100 nights straight we have been doing this, each and every night, keeping it as interesting as we can. It is one long Nards conference, Michelle. That's a great way of looking at it. I hadn't realized it was going to fall on the first night of conference when I realized the other day, when I realized on my mother's birthday, you know, a good Jewish mother will always tell you that, oh, well, you know, this son was great, but you should have seen my other son, the doctor, or the president of the United States, whatever. You know, a good Jewish mother will always tell you what you didn't hit, you know, so I thought it was kind of comical that I didn't hit 100 nights on her birthday, because she was the one where you bring home a test with a 98 on it, and what, you couldn't get 100? Okay, good Jewish mother. Okay, in the way that she did things. So I just thought it was comical that I fell a couple days short of her birthday, a couple days late. But you know, Yes, we do need a cake to celebrate. I wonder if there's anybody that could bake a cake that could celebrate this. Anybody that has, I don't know, a flower pantry or something? Oh, Julie is pretty talented too. You know, maybe we could have a bake-off between Julie and Jennifer to make the 100-day cake. It is a lot of scotch. And for a prize, Russ, okay, that is a great one. For another prize, what is Neil's choice house table scotch? Not that there aren't scotches that are better, but what is Neil's table scotch for a prize? Come on, somebody's got to remember what Neil's table scotch is. His just everyday scotch. Linda's in, Julie's in, Jennifer's in on this bake-off. Julie wins with a Costco scotch. All right, Julie, that is correct. The Costco bottle of scotch. Julie wins the prize. Julie was in. That is correct. My Costco scotch. Ah, yes. That is correct. I do like my Costco scotch. So it is a good everyday scotch. Oops, I need my power plug for the computer. Hang on a second, folks. I got a power emergency here. But that is very good. All my prize winners tonight, just email me with your address at Neil, Neil, N-E-I-L, at ECIstores.com, and I will mail you your prize. Hang on one second here. We've got to plug in my one thing. I got to post later. I have Angie did that graphic doodle of me. But I also have another one that was hand-drawn by our own Kurt Welty that is really pretty amazing. But you guys are on top of it tonight, so tell me what we're grateful for. Let's get this program started. What are we grateful for this Thursday night? Night number 100, people. 100 nights. What are we grateful for? And I'll sip the scotch and I'll put it down on my nice Resale World coaster. I got a nice coaster here. Nice marble coaster from Resale World. What are we grateful for this Thursday night? There's got to be some good going on out in this world here. Have I made you all quiet tonight? A good home inspection for Charlie tonight. Costco liquor. The only thing I don't like at Costco liquor is gin. Yay, Lisa. I love when the cities are doing grants. That is great. Keep in mind the tax consequences. Good health, family, and great employees. 27 days till vacation. I want to go on vacation. Where are you going on vacation? Terre Haute, Jeff? That we are all still here together. Yes, Kitty. Yay, Jenny. I am thrilled to hear that you finally have your taxes done. Jenny, did you pay attention that you can now get an idol? I don't know if you were on my night when I said you can get an idol. You don't have to be a farmer anymore. You can get an idol. Customers coming in. Yes, Melissa earlier. Lots of customers from Marianne. Did my package finally show up for little Missy Marianne? Sorting donations. Destin. Oh, that's a nice area. I like Destin. Oh, we have some Costco Baileys. The only thing I don't like of Costco liquor is their gin. It's too fruity. for me. Yes, the customers that are coming out are buying. You know, there may be less of them, but the ones that are coming out are spending more. And they're grateful to be out, and they're happy to be there. So it is really good to hear that, and to hear all the good that is going on. Okay, there's a lot of good going on. Okay, and I'm happy to hear that. We start every night, even night 100. Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm concerned about Florida and Texas. Oh, great, I'll have to look at that later, Marianne. I just love little Missy. Oh, that's great, Jeff. That's awesome. I'm thrilled for you and Dana. Yeah, well, I bet you she's gonna keep that chocolate, Marianne. I knew that. I knew little Missy would like that. With her Culver's trips and everything else, I knew I could win her over with chocolate. Good morning, good night book. The good morning, good night book is how we start the night. Ever since we gave up on Dr. Seuss, but we did have a younger audience back then. Russ's daughter did like it when we did Dr. Seuss. So I think in honor of 100 nights. Okay, in honor of 100 nights, we should turn to page 100 in the Good Morning, Good Night book. I'm standing at the roulette table. Good morning. I'm pushing all the chips in your direction. I'm betting on you. Dealer, sir, that's not how this works. Well, we'll see about that. I've been known to not a tiny piece shared. I'm not surprised by that, Marianne. I gave her some of both. Oh, I love that. I love that. Little Missy with a big peanut butter cup with a big L on it for Little Missy. A big L. It is scary. It is scary, the spikes. I give you that. We got to be smart, but we also have to be smart in our businesses as we continue to move forward here, and keep with our healthcare workers there. So let's keep on moving forward. I wanted to highlight tonight. Okay, why is Neil wearing shades? Okay, why is Neil wearing shades tonight? Any guesses on that? I wanted to highlight a NARTS affiliate member. Anybody know who the NARTS affiliate member who I got these very shades from? Okay, who made me look like Tom Cruise? Who is that NARTS affiliate member? Do you know? Who got me these shades that make me look so cool? No guess? Nobody? The future is so bright. But who's our affiliate member who hooked Neil up with these shades? No? Nobody wants a prize for this? I've got prizes up the wazoo. I got peanut butter cups coming out of out of everywhere. We're fully stocked, I'm just saying. No, Russell Levy is not our shades person. Russell is our pretty coaster and our drinking glass that I'm not allowed to use for scotch person. Traxia. No, that is Scott. Scott Dennis at Envision Eyewear, a long-time NARTS affiliate member. Scott at Envision Eyewear. I talked to him today. I do need an eye appointment. That's next month, Marianne. We're just spacing out the surgeries this summer. Summer of surgery. But Scott at Envision Eyewear, and I wanted to highlight him tonight because he has been helping so many stores, and I was talking with him today, and he was like, your association is doing amazing things. And it's not my association, I'm just a member. But he's like, NARTS is really special. He was like, I've talked to so many stores and so many different industries, and so many are closing or doing things, and every time I talk to one of the resale stores that's a member of NARTS, and he's like, I just talked to this one yesterday that's like, I was going to close up, but NARTS has helped me see the path to the future. NARTS has helped me see a path for my store and how to survive. Absolutely, Michelle, just email me and I'll send you a peanut butter cup. You need some sweet in your life too, so absolutely. But he does reading glasses and sunglasses, and I had ordered from him I had placed an order while we were still closed, that I actually had him shipped to the house because we were so rarely in our warehouse, and mail was so weird when we were closed. The sunglasses have been selling so well since we reopened. I'm like, I need another order. But he just told us, out of industries that he serves, that our resale industry and our association is just really doing phenomenal at keeping businesses in business. And so I wanted to share that. I wanted to give him a plug because he's a really great guy. He's got great everyday eyewear, and for men's, ladies, and children. And they've been selling great. Nice add-on at the register. Nice, easy add-on. So what else is happening in the world? What else is happening? And you can find his information. Scott's information is in narts.org in the members only section. In the supplier guide, you can find all his information there and contact him. And he would love to, if you don't have a sunglass program, he would love to get you started. He's got nice stuff at a great price point, and just a swell guy to work with. Just really is. And so one of the people that I love, one of our many affiliates of this association that I just love working with. Not to be outdone by Facebook and Facebook's education program on online marketing. Google has come out with their own, Grow with Google. And they have their own free education program this summer, okay, to help you grow. All the information on how to sign up will be posted here later tonight in the NARTS private Facebook group. The NARTS private Facebook group will have it all. They have classes on using YouTube to grow your business. Learn the basics of Google Ads, and like a million more. Okay, really great educational programs that they are offering, and it is all free to you, the small business owner. And so all the ways to how to get connected to it and sign up will be in NARTS private Facebook group tonight and narts.org/resalestrong tomorrow. Macy's is going to slash 3,900 corporate jobs in restructuring. Macy's said it's cutting 3% of its workforce to reduce costs as it struggles with the effects of the pandemic. The department store chain says it expects to save about $365 million through the layoffs in fiscal 2020. The cuts represent about a fourth of Macy's corporate workforce. The department store chain said it expects to save, and it will save $630 million on an annualized basis. Macy's also said it has reduced staffing across its stores, supply chain, and customer support network, which it will adjust as sales rebound. While the reopening of our stores is going well, we do anticipate a gradual recovery of business, and we are taking action to align our cost base with our anticipated lower sales. We know that we will be a smaller company for the foreseeable future, and our cost base will continue to reflect that moving forward. Where Macy's stock price is down about 60% this year. Yeah, absolutely, Jenny. Tops are hot because you know that's what you see. So, you see me up here. So I pull the Tom Cruise look okay from here, but the rest of my body doesn't move like him. I got the moves like Jagger. Apple to close Houston area stores. Apple said it is temporarily closing 7 stores around Houston amid concerns about rising coronavirus cases. A move that follows the closure of nearly a dozen locations across 4 states for similar reasons last week. We covered that last week where they were doing that. So they're better weathered to do it than most people. What does one need for a postponed wedding? What do you need? What kind of registry do you need? Okay. Right, Jennifer. Yes, absolutely. They closed the 2 there. That was in the other report. What do you do? The rain check registry for postponed weddings is being started by our friends at Domino's. Domino's is targeting a specific group of customers with its latest marketing strategy, couples whose weddings were postponed due to the pandemic. They debuted their Domino's Rain Check registry, where friends and family of customers who register on the site can send gift packages of pizza and other items the chain sells. Customers who create a registry can select packages such as small wedding now, big celebration later, or bridal shower but make it virtual, depending on what happened with their big event during the pandemic. Once they create the registry, they can share their wish list with families and friends with a unique URL, and gifts will be delivered to the customers as e-gift cards. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Julie. I'd rather have the cash. I remember registering for our wedding and more when for the baby shower, before Rebecca was born, and for the wedding, you were going and registering for all this stuff. You didn't even know what the heck you were registering for. I mean, 25 years ago, I didn't know what the heck I was doing or what the heck we thought we needed. I remember returning a lot of it, an awful lot of it. And I remember at Babies R Us, they gave us for Rebecca, for the baby shower, they gave us a scanning gun. And we went through and we got to scan everything that we wanted. And I just scanned, I was scanning everything back then. What the heck did I know? The great thing was I even scanned ice cream up at the checkout. The candy and ice cream that they had at the checkout at Babies R Us and Toys R Us, I would scan that. That really threw people off. Julie's going to stick with Crate and Barrel. This one, well, I'm going to save this one because you people are going to like this one. I got more good news in today's thing, but I'm going to save that one. I'm not giving up that one. But for another prize, it feels like I should give another prize. What is one thing I have told you since the beginning? Okay, give me one thing I have told you consistently all the time since the beginning, since show number 1. What have I told you? Let's see if we can have some more winners tonight. More Kmart and Sears stores to close. Well, that's shocking. I can't even read the rest of that. That's just crazy. Because being in a tariff fight with China is not bad enough, we're taking on the European Union and UK imports for new tariffs, because that's just what we need. Wow, look at all these guesses here. I think that they're all pretty good. I think we'll thrive on the other side. We're going to get to the other side. Cash is king. We will get to the other side. Wow, look at all you guys. I feel like we got a lot of winners in there. Lots of winners in there. The only one that wasn't a winner was apply for the PPP, because that didn't exist when this all started. All right, well, you know the email address. Email me all for your prizes, because that is true. We will grow our way. We will make it to the other side. You can email me at neil@eCIstores.com. Look at you go, little Missy's daughter. Chuck E. Cheese! Chuck E. Cheese! The parent, they filed for bankruptcy. The once popular children's-themed restaurant where Russ hangs out just for the fun of it, even without his kids, which is saddled by debt and no sales because of the lockdowns, is in bankruptcy, talking to their stakeholders and landlords to restructure its balance sheet as the outbreak ravages the entertainment and leisure industries globally. Yeah, they were a leveraged buyout in 2014, which gave them all the debt. They have liabilities of $1 billion to $10 billion. They lost $29 million last year and $20 million the year before that. Yes, I know. What are you going to do with your Wednesday afternoons, Russ, if you can't go to Chuck E. Cheese? All games were just one token. Does that mean your prize tickets are no longer good? I don't know. I like this, okay? Maine retailers, okay, which has a very seasonal, especially southern Maine, for those of you... That's really good, Michelle. That place was gross before COVID. However, that is a bummer. Kids do love that place. I heard one person today being interviewed saying they really love the pizza. I'm like, that pizza is cardboard. It's gross. My nephew at one point thought they reused leftover pizza because on one pizza, on a pizza that they had that was all sliced up, the pepperoni didn't line up. The cuts and the pepperoni. I don't know. My nephew was all over it one time and texting me. So Maine, which has a very seasonal summer economy, a lot of year-round residents, but a very seasonal economy, they have started a campaign urging patrons to be kind, wear masks, and maintain distancing. You know, it's just, and they actually have, let's be kind, doing business differently helps keep Maine safe. Plan ahead, take precautions, respect everyone. And it's a kind of cool poster for let's be kind, which is we all need more of. We all need more of. Let's see what else I got here tonight. Am I running out of stuff? I am running out of stuff tonight. So, this is going to make you people happy. Okay? Like you weren't happy enough that tonight was... Well, Zach wants Taco Bell. I know what Zach wants for dinner. Like you people weren't happy enough. What if I told you Okay? Well, I am going to tell you. Think that extra $600 in unemployment benefits will last until the end of July? Think again. What? Say what? What? Hang on a second. What? Yes, there seems to be a technical error, okay? And Americans are counting on that extra $600 a week through the end of July, maybe just surprised to discover that benefit will disappear a week earlier than they expected. The additional $600 a week in jobless benefits provided by the federal government is officially set to end July 31st, but states will only pay it through the week ending July 25th or 26th, depending. Oh, then he gets a prize too, Marianne. We don't want Zach to feel like a loser. He can get a prize. It's time for dinner, yes. Although we try, in more recent shows, we're trying to eat dinner fruit. But yes, it ends a week earlier. Some people may actually collect it that week, that last week, but it is for the payroll week the week before, depending on how the state. So states are updating their websites to reflect that you will not earn that through the end of July. Okay? That you will only earn it through the 25th or the 26th, depending on how the state handles its unemployment. With many states had already listed July 31st as the end date, including New York, and they have since updated their websites since getting called on it for this article that appeared today in USA Today. So, yeah, those workers of yours who think they're collecting, they just lost a week. That's true. They're not seeing as many garage sale signs. The only one, the weekend, it was a couple weekends ago when our contractor had their dump truck here at the house, was when the most were out. And Cassandra had no car, and she said, did Val leave the keys to the dump truck? Exactly, Julie. Exactly. Speaking of which, we should give another prize here. What can't you do with your idle money? What can't you do with your idle money? Do we have any winners for that? So as we get closer to actually applying for PPP forgiveness, and again, I'm encouraging you, if you were early on in the PPP. Now, first of all, let me step back for a second. If you haven't gotten a PPP yet, and you have payroll, we have 5 days left. 5 days to get in on it. No, you can't buy a boat. That is correct, Jennifer. You can't buy a boat. That is correct, Julie. You win. You both win. You cannot buy a boat. And I've had to add to that list. You cannot buy your son a condo. It's funny how Jennifer's first in on the answer, too. I never said you couldn't go to Mexico. Yes, I did say you could not buy a townhouse for your son. You cannot open a second store. Wow, we're just rolling down the list of things that I've said you can't do with the money. I've got lots of prize winners. I'm going to have a full email box tomorrow. I'm going to be shipping all over the place. Pam's going to be picking up packages going everywhere. Just make sure you email me. And that email address again is Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com. Okay, so PPP. If you have not gotten your PPP yet, you should be applying. Again, if you're not sure whether you should or shouldn't, have that discussion with me after you apply. Get the application in. I can tell you to take it or not take it afterwards, but I can't tell you to get enough times to get the application in. Okay, there is only 5 days left to get your application in. 5 days. is all we've got to get your application in. So get your application in now. Yes, you can't have the expensive spinach dip either. And they have a new one. They have a seasonal flavor. I don't remember what it is. I bought it. Don't tell anybody. I didn't use idle money for it, though. Okay? Nor did I use PPP money for it. Okay? You cannot get forgiveness of your PPP if you did not apply for one. So apply for one. If you're unsure whether you should get it, email me. We'll have that conversation, but apply before you email me. Make sure you include your phone number in the email. Okay? Because so many cases it is going to help you. There are some cases where it won't. Absolutely. Okay? If you have no payroll and you got a big idle advance, most of the time that's better than now getting a PPP. But most of you that have any level of payroll, the PPP is helpful and is a gift. So take it. That again brings us back to forgiveness. Okay? So you're starting to see a lot of things talk about forgiveness. And again, I don't expect that any of us are going to be able to apply for it until after the 4th of July at this point. I think that's when things will be settled down and they'll be ready. The first banks will be ready for it. But the earlier you can apply, the better. Okay? If you're able to use the 8-week time frame, that's the way to do it. Okay? But the key with this, okay, and the rules, you know, one of the arguments is that you're shorting yourself by not using the full time, especially if you've had a reduction in wages, which most of you here have not reduced wages, okay? Their actual earning amount that they're earning. They may have reduced hours, okay, because of things, but you have not reduced actual wage rates. And that's one of the reasons. If you had reduced rates, which some bigger companies did, they reduced salaries and kept people working full time. So you take somebody making $1,000 and paid them $700 a week and still ask them to work full time. Is what some companies did to people, and as a temporary measure to hang on to cash. So in those cases, not having the wages restored and going for forgiveness early could hurt them. But in every one of your cases, if you can go for forgiveness on the earlier side, it's going to benefit you, especially if there is a second round of PPPs. If Congress votes that you're eligible to go for a second round of PPPs, one of the thresholds is going to be whether you've exhausted your current PPP. So that'll be one of the key things with that, and if you did, that'll be a better chance of you getting a second one should that be voted on. There's no guarantee that will be voted on, but that is certainly a possibility. All right, Julie's getting a raise. Minimum wage is going up in Illinois, July 1st. That was already scheduled, right, Julie? That isn't one of the states that's slipping it in because of COVID. There's a couple states that are trying to slip in minimum wage increases because of COVID, and I'm not a fan of that. But, you know, so there's a lot of good stuff coming, but we want to get the PPP through. If you haven't gotten the EIDL, you want to get in on that. It is available, but the PPP is the one that is time sensitive. You can still get an EIDL going after June 30th. You cannot get a PPP after June 30th if you do not have your that's true, Julie. You can't get a raise with the PPP. But Charlie can. Just saying, he's about to become a homeowner. Still so in shock over that. That's so awesome. You've done such a phenomenal job with that, young man. If you have not gotten a PPP, you've got 5 days. You should be applying right after this video ends. You should be applying and getting it and getting the approval. And then if you're unsure whether to take it, contacting me. You know, okay, one final question for tonight. Where are all the resources that I talk about every night posted? Where can you find them? Anybody remember? Where can you find everything that I talk about, including these videos? Nobody, are all my people peanut buttered out? I still got gifts. And I'm friends with the manufacturer. Have you registered for the NARTS virtual conference yet? If not, you should. narts.org/resalestrong. Russ is there with the answer. All right, Russ. Look at you guys go. That is correct. And bonus question. Bonus question. By what time are they there the next day? The very next day! What time? I know you know. You're not going to make me tell you. All my prize winners tonight, make sure you email me. That email address for your questions and your prizes is Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com. Neil at ECIstores.com. That's right. They are posted by noon the next day. Where the heck did you get 8 a.m., Julie? What kind of fog are you living in? Are you just trying to help somebody else win? All my prize winners, you're self-responsible. Just like filling out the PPP forgiveness application, you are self-responsible to claim your prize by emailing me, Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com. Oh, Marianne, that is very, very true, because you know it's not me. You know it's not me. When Cassandra and Adele post them, is true. They are my behind-the-scenes crew that makes it all happen. I am not alone running this production. I am not alone running this production. Oh, but we start every day and night with the Good Morning Every program, with the Good Morning Good Night book. The Good Morning Good Night book. And in honor of 100 episodes, we went to page 100 tonight. Which, at page 100, I am standing at the roulette table and I say good morning. And I push all my chips in your direction. I'm betting on you. The dealer says, "Sir, that's not how this works." Our good night tonight is I'm standing at the craps table. Good night. I roll the dice. I'm rolling the dice on you. I begin singing, "Luck be a lady, luck be a lady." The dealer, "Are you playing, sir, are you playing, or?" "That is what I'm betting on. I'm betting on you." Look at that graphic on page 100 there. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I have been doing this for 100 nights straight. I will be back here again tomorrow at more 8 then-ish. Until then, email me, Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com. If you're a prize winner, make sure you include the address to receive your prize. I'll see you back here again tomorrow night. But know until then that you, and you, but most especially you, yes, I'm pointing at you, are not alone running this store. I'll see you tomorrow night, everybody!